Last night, an old dude put something into my mouth. It's the winter of 2024. Once he was finished, me and him, I walk out into the hallway to make an exit. But that's okay, because he's my oral surgeon, and I just booked an appointment. I start walking out to my car, and I'm thinking about, I did not want to come out here. Now I have to drive back through rush hour traffic. It's been such a long day. And now I'm in my car. I'm in the middle of rush hour traffic. I'm stuck at a standstill. I'm just stopped. Not even moving. I'm thinking about this garbage day I've had. I've woke up this morning and I was in pain. I was trying to get deep work done, but I couldn't focus because I was hurting so much. Then I'm in school. I'm in these classes that I don't care about. The teachers don't care about. Nobody wants to be there. I have to sit through these classes for attendance reasons. And in my government class, I have a friend there. His name's Aiden. He's skinny, and he's one of those guys that maybe talks a little too much when the teacher calls on him to answer questions. He's really great though, and him and I, he was asking me for advice. He loves a girl, but she doesn't love him back. And the most horrible thing about this entire situation was I knew exactly what advice he needed. Except I couldn't tell him. Because I knew that if I told him, he wouldn't believe me. He wouldn't take action on it. And he'd think I was weird. He would like me less for telling him that. Even though it's exactly what he needs to hear. And I felt horrible for this situation that these guys in my school are in. And I look all around me. And they're all struggling. Later that evening, I called the oral surgeon, but it was an hour before they closed. I'm on the phone with them. And less than 2 minutes later, I'm in my car zooming down the road. Driving like my life is on the line. They told me to show up before they closed that night. And honestly, I could have died. Now I'm here and traffic's picking up. I decide to make the best out of a not so great situation. So I grab my phone and I turn on some worship music. The entire time I'm thinking about these 2 business calls I have tomorrow that I'm not going to be prepared for because it's going to be a long drive home. Regardless, I do what every guy does in the car. I turn the music all the way up. And I make my voice as deep as possible, and I just start singing out to the music. Practicing my deep voice. So, as I get closer to my house, I turn down the music, and I start talking out loud to myself like a psychopath. It's been a long day. If I would have called the oral surgeon's office just 5 minutes later, I would have been in pain all weekend. If I know Aiden's situation is terrible and all the guys at my school are, they're struggling. But how lucky am I to be in a situation where I can see that and I can reach back behind me and help them. And I don't just succumb to being one of the masses. How lucky am I to have that future in my horizon? A beautiful, bright future. might be unprepared for my business meetings tomorrow. But my YouTube channel's been doing really great. And although I might be unprepared, I got my first sale last night, and I've actually been doing really great on my YouTube channel. And so as I turn onto my street, onto the residential road, I decide that there's a lot more to be grateful for in my life, and I think we should both be grateful. Learn to be more grateful for what we have. It's very easy on self-improvement to decide to be like so focused on your shortcomings, on improving yourself on every single time you relapse and trying to be more and more consistent. Very rarely do we take the time to be grateful for what we have and how far we've come on our self-improvement journey. So I want you to close your eyes right now and just imagine yourself 1 year ago. Just imagine you in a public social environment, just kind of awkwardly standing, not knowing where to put your hands, and fixing your shirt or something. And you've come a lot farther than you think you have. And so today I want you to this is just a reminder to remember how far you've come. So today I want you to take a few minutes and just sit down, maybe go outside, go for a walk, and just think about how far you've come. Think about the journey that you've been on. Because that's truly one of the best parts of this entire self-improvement. And a lot of times we miss out on that. And when I was telling that story about Aiden in my government class, it really did remind me of 10th grade for me. And it was so painful. I liked a girl, but she didn't like me back at all. And I kept convincing myself that she did. That, oh yeah, that way she looked at me that one time, and she just wasn't into me. And so I hope you're not in a situation like that. But if you are, the advice I would have given him is to focus on himself, is to stop caring. And it's weird how the world works. When you stop wanting something, that's when you're more likely to get it. It's really funny how it works. But anyways, thank you for watching, bro. Go ahead and click that first link in the description. That is a consultation call for my coaching package to see if we're a good fit to work together. And I appreciate you watching. Take some time. Be grateful today. And I will see you in the next one.